All right. Hi, guys. It's Heather here with Underwater Panther, and we are moving on along with my Taurus, my full moon, Taurus, Venus, Scorpio, Taurus axis video series here in November of 2025. So I'm going to do a little introduction, a recap of the prior video. I've got like 6 videos uploading to YouTube at once. We'll see how long that takes. All right, so we've journeyed deep into the Venus current through embodiment, shadow, and desire, and each layer has revealed a different octave of wealth. First, Venus taught us the law of resonance, that what we love, we magnetize, that beauty is coherence made visible. We remembered that prosperity doesn't come from effort, but from frequency. Then, under the Taurus full moon, we rooted that wisdom in the body. We slowed down enough to feel the heartbeat of Earth itself, the steady rhythm of safety, gratitude, and sensual presence. Taurus taught us that peace is the foundation of abundance and that stability is the first spell of wealth. Now we descend into the underworld with Scorpio, facing the shadows of power, control, and shame. We reclaim desire as sacred voltage, the energy of creation itself. We saw that when the sacral current flows freely, money and intimacy begin to mirror one another. We learned that vulnerability is wealth and that transparency is power. Now the current rises. The full moon's body becomes the 1111 mirror, and that mirror soon meets the Black Friday current, forming what the mystics called the Occult Wealth Trinity. So we have 3 gates of Venusian power, the Taurus full moon, spirit entering matter, wealth becoming flesh, the 1111 portal, the mirror of manifestation, thought purified into light, the Black Friday current, the circulation of abundance through movement and generosity. Each phase is an alchemical key. Taurus grounds value, 1111 amplifies vibration, Black Friday manifest visibly and circulation. So together they form the complete Venetian formula. Value through Taurus, vibration through the 1111, and visibility through Black Friday. This is where magnetism becomes manifestation and coherence becomes gold. This is true alchemy. In this next transmission, we'll walk through each of these gates, how to anchor your frequency during the Taurus full moon so intentions crystallize into matter, how to work with the 1111 mirror to multiply your manifestations tenfold, and how to channel the collective Black Friday current consciously, transforming commerce into circulation, generosity, and grace. The purpose of this rite is not to chase prosperity, but to conduct it. You are not separate from the flow. You are the flow. So take a deep, slow breath. Feel the hum in your chest. We are now entering the alchemy of Venetian gold, where gratitude becomes gravity and peace becomes profit. So this video section or series, part of the series, is called the Occult Wealth Trinity, Taurus Full Moon, 1111 Portal, and Black Friday Current. I thought I ended up with 80 pages of notes, and I thought I could do this all in one night when I first started. And I decided to break up these videos into smaller videos, and I am still going. So I probably have 2 hours left of recording to do. And I'll probably end up breaking these down as well. We'll just see how long it goes. So I am going to finish with Venus through the houses so you can see how your Venetian energy is working for you. All right. So I do have my Venus in Taurus. So, or not Venus in Taurus, I'm sorry. My Venus is actually in Pisces. So, but I am ruled by Mars and my Mars is in Taurus. So I'm feeling the Taurian and the Venetian energy very deeply. All right. So the Taurus full moon, the root of gold. All right, so Venus rules Taurus, and if you want to know more about Taurus or Libra, definitely check out my ebooks in the description below, and I will also pin a comment. So, yeah, those are very deep, I don't know, probably 200-page ebooks on the personality specifically, so I break down the personalities astro-psychologically. That includes the planets. It includes so much. It's so deep. There's a lot that goes into it. So I don't really feel like selling that here, but definitely check that out if you're interested. And I do have a 12 personality in a nutshell ebook that is a lot shorter than the ego ebook. So I think it's like $11. Imagine that. I've had 1111 follow me my entire life, and it is actually written all over my own birth chart. My Pisces sun is in the 11th degree, and a couple other planets are in the 11th degree, so that's very interesting. And I'm going to definitely break down the 1111 portal in depth because it definitely fascinates me. All right, so the Taurus full moon, the root of gold. Venus is the planetary ruler. The element is earth. Hermetic principle, as within, so without, as above, so below. Alchemical phase is coagulation, spirit entering matter. So at the Taurus full moon, wealth becomes flesh. This lunation is the most tangible expression of Venus's power, where beauty, pleasure, and physical comfort merge into manifestation. It is the magnetic still point of the lunar cycle, a time when spirit seeks form and intention crystallizes into matter. Taurus teaches that abundance is not hunted, it is cultivated. It grows in proportion to your ability to feel safe, deserving, and grateful. So it's certainly nervous system, deep nervous system work in our alchemy. When the body is calm and the senses are nourished, the aura stabilizes. That stability acts like an electromagnetic field, drawing opportunities that match its vibration. Deeper esoteric meaning. In Hermetic and Kabbalistic magic, Taurus corresponds to the Hebrew letter Vav. I probably murdered that. The nail, that which binds heaven and earth. This full moon literally nails your desires into reality. It is also the exaltation of the moon itself, meaning emotional stability creates physical security. Your wealth grows not from willpower, but from inner serenity. Mantra: I am the keeper of peace, therefore I am the keeper of gold. The 1111 portal, the mirror of manifestation. Planetary rulers, Venus and Mercury, element air and ether. And I certainly am loving my Native American teachings with the 5 elements. They deeply, deeply appreciate the 5 elements as well as masculine and feminine integration within the self. as well as the collective. And I just find it so fascinating. I absolutely love combining multiple systems together. It is so beautiful. It's amazing how everything honestly aligns together. It's synchronicity. It's I don't even know the term for it. It's all very synchronistic. I don't know if that's the right proper terminology, but the ether, I am currently working on the center for my Native American teachings. I've got the east gate, south, west, and north gates done, and I currently have a 45 minute video to edit on the center. I love editing. I love pictures, symbolism. It is astounding how much it helps the subconscious mind integrate information. It really helps connect dots. You're clicking information in, and it's just, I love doing that. I'm not going to edit these next two videos, but I am going to heavily edit that video. So it deals with the ether and the center, aligning all of the elements together as one within yourself, which actually helps the collective balance as well. Very, very beautiful. I just absolutely love this work. All right, so Hermetic principle for the 1111 portal. My cat's staring at me right now. Vibration and correspondence. Alchemical phase is sublimation, thought purified into light. I've been doing so much deep work with dream work. I finally connected to my Native American immediate relatives in dream. And I'm also combining everything I've learned with those teachings through the elements into my dream work. And I am finally starting to lucid dream again. It has been a long time, but I am very hard at work with practicing lucid dreaming. And the lucid dreaming actually has to do with the ether. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm side tangenting, but that is when you can literally collapse time. It's like you can control your lucid dreaming, so you can control your actual dream, which collapses time and gravity itself, which I have actually accomplished. I don't want to toot my own horn. I like knock on wood. It's always going to be a work in progress, but that is a beautiful freaking place to be. That is like the most beautiful place to be, in my opinion. All right, so every year, the 1111 alignment forms a numerical gateway, a mirror between worlds. The number 11 symbolizes two pillars. It's just so freaking amazing. Like my Pisces sun is at the 11th degree, and it all is like coming together, and I'm so freaking happy to be able to give you this information. I just don't know where else to find it, and I'm just creating it myself through a hell of a lot of studies and personal embodiment. So yes, it's amazing. I just hope you appreciate it as much as I do. All right, so it is a mirror between worlds. The veil, if you know what I'm talking about. The veil was very thin recently up until November 2nd. And so now we're building upon something else, but the veil is still being mirrored through 1111 portal. That's another thing I literally just thought of. So the number 11 symbolizes two pillars or twin currents through which divine energy descends into the manifest realm. In occult numerology, 1 represents the spark of will. My Aries rising at the 0 degree. I've got a Capricorn moon at the 0 degree, midheaven Capricorn 0 degree. But it makes me laugh because, like, yeah, I'm number 1. I'm an Aries rising. Anyways, in occult numerology, 1 represents the spark of will, the I am. 11 doubles it, creating a resonant frequency that amplifies all thought forms tenfold. This is why the 1111 portal is called a manifestation mirror. It magnifies whatever vibration you stabilize in your field. In your aura, if your aura radiates gratitude, it multiplies abundance. If you radiate doubt, it multiplies lack. Your energy, not your words, is the spell. Deeper esoteric meaning. This excites me so much. 1111 is an interdimensional harmonic code. It opens the bridge between the personal and collective subconscious. I personally have to do so much like collective integration as well as personal integration given my spirituality and personality. Woo, it's a lot. All right, so in astrology, it occurs during Scorpio season opposite Taurus. Scorpio rules the underworld, the hidden wealth beneath the surface. Thus, this portal fuses Taurus's physical abundance with Scorpio's hidden power, bringing unseen opportunities to light. When you align your inner world, thoughts, feelings, and self-worth with your outer intentions, the two pillars merge into one radiant current, the middle path of manifestation. Mantra: what I reflect, I attract. What I harmonize, I hold. Black Friday current, the circulation of power. Planetary rulers, Venus and Jupiter. Element, fire and earth. Hermetic principle, rhythm, cause and effect. Alchemical phase, fermentation. Abundance multiplied through circulation. Most see Black Friday as commerce and chaos, but in occult understanding, it is Venus's harvest tide. I am a farm child. I've lived on the farm practically my entire life, like 95% of my life. And I just shout out to the farmers that follow the seasons and literally live off of Mother Earth and appreciate the earth itself. Shout out to the farmers. Shout out to the spiritual and occultists as well, because yes, it's spiritual, but do not forget your body. Don't forget the earth. Don't forget physicality. Both matter. Spirituality and physicality both matter. Don't ever forget that. I'm very like my Aquarian Mercury in the 11th house. I'm very intellectual and cerebral, but and then my Pisces, like freaking way out there, right? I'm so glad my Mars is in Taurus because it certainly helps. I've got a stellium in Capricorn, so it definitely helps me ground myself. So important to not only study and learn, but also embody. Embodiment is the key. All right, so most see Black Friday as commerce and chaos, but in occult understanding, it is Venus's harvest tide. Billions of humans focusing on value, exchange, and desire create one of the strongest global money currents of the year. To the adept, this is a golden river, not to hoard, but to direct. When you consciously interact with this current, spending, donating, trading, or creating, you become a conduit of circulation. Venus teaches what moves multiplies, what stagnates withers. Deeper esoteric meaning. In planetary magic, Venus rules attraction, Jupiter rules expansion. Together they form the golden pair, love meeting luck. When these energies coincide, as they do in late November, the current of prosperity is strongest when shared. Ancient magi and Rosicrucians viewed money as condensed light. the material expression of creative energy. And now, if you get into the dragon archetypal mythical work, studying the dragons, they always guard wealth. And then you realize that wealth is the highest form of life force, condensed light. It's chi itself, the material expression of creative energy. When you give with intention, you are sending light into circulation. That light inevitably returns amplified by the gratitude and movement it inspires. Certainly look into the Hermetic principles and spiritual law. That is something that you absolutely must study. So this is the secret behind the phrase, the generous magician never loses. They invest in infinity. Mantra, my generosity is my gravity. My peace is my profit. This is certainly stepping into your queen and king archetypes. The hidden formula, value, vibration, visibility, the Trinity. Every magician knows that wealth, like any energy, flows or follows a trinity of creation. Number one, with value, Earth and Taurus, know what is sacred to you. Bless your possessions, your craft, and your body. Number two, vibration with air, the 1111 gate or portal. Hold gratitude, harmony, and emotional coherence. This is your magnetic frequency. Nervous system work, man. Nervous system work. That would be Earth and Taurus, but yeah, certainly nervous system combined with energetic and mental work, inner work. All right, and then number three, we have visibility, fire with Black Friday, and Friday is actually a Venetian day. Did you know that? Look into that. It's very fascinating. Take inspired action. Offer your light to the world. Circulate what you wish to grow. When these three phases merge, you become a living sigil of Venus. Your aura hums with beauty, generosity, and wealth consciousness. A field so coherent that prosperity must obey its pull. Spiritual, alchemical, hermetic laws. All right, so closing incantation, the alchemy of Venetian gold. At the end of this Trinity cycle, around the waning moon after Black Friday, recite beneath candlelight, in the mirror, however you have or need to do it. Gold is not outside of me. It is my peace made visible. Beauty is my law. Gratitude, my gate. As I honor earth, heaven honors me. As I circulate joy, fortune circles back. As above, so below, so within, so without. Then seal the rite by anointing your wrist with honey or oil and whisper, I am the current of Venus, grounded, grateful, and unstoppable. Integration wisdom. Taurus Full Moon teaches rooted worth. 1111 Portal teaches energetic reciprocity. Black Friday Current teaches conscious circulation. Together they form the Venetian Wealth Trinity, an occult rhythm of creation, stabilization, and expansion. To walk this path is to remember, money is not power, presence is. All right, so I think I'm going to break this up into another video. What am I at? I'm like probably at another almost half an hour. I can't see that far. All right, so the next section is going to be about the psychological and seasonal integration. Let me make a little Okay, so let me see how long this is. Okay, so yeah, I am going to break this into another video. This is going to be getting into breaking these down individually, inner practice, and collective meaning. Let me see how much further I've got. All right, so this will be kind of like an introduction. I've got a lot more to go here. All right, so yeah, I'm going to cap this video off. I just lost my spot. All right, so I'm gonna cap this video off. I need a little break. I've been doing a heck of a lot tonight. Like and subscribe. Check out my ebooks. Check out my apparel. I keep forgetting to mention that I have actually finally. I've got 2 collections that I am still working on, but I have launched my first collection of my underwater Panther apparel. I freaking love it. There's stickers of my Astro-Psychology personality. It's very symbolic, it's visual, it breaks the ego down into 4 parts: the hero, parent, child, inferior psychologically, the ruling planet, exaltation, left field, and fall. All of it's combined together in a like sigil pretty much on each personality. So I've got stickers if you're interested, a couple other things. I'm still working on it, but I do have it launched, and what I do have, I absolutely love. Check that out. Feel free to comment what you are currently experiencing under the Taurus full moon, what you think about the 1111 mirror or portal, Black Friday, the Trinity. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're loving this information. Yeah, so I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here.